welcome back to the special here. Gee, now we still can't get the Family Feud decades. That has never happened before. Batten gives us another $20,000. The second go around, 4 hitting over 200. 3 of those were actually number ones. But I think now something you'd probably say, I think referee would just hit us 300. Because referee, I think it was number 1. But anyhow, I digress. Anyways, it's time for Jeopardy for the Wii.
Thank you, Johnny.
Oh, geez, that looks like Johnny Gilbert in the middle.
This is Jeopardy!
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
This is Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. Player 1.
Right.
Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. Let's go into the Jeopardy round.
Only a daily double.
And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Busy as a beaver.
Okay.
How about them tigers? Fictional characters. It happened on Halloween. Star Trek jargon.
Oh.
And ain't we got pun?
Oh boy, I like these categories.
While pointing the Wii remote at the screen, press the A button to select a clue.
Star Trek jargon for 2.
The Type 2 of this weapon had a max power setting of...
What is a phaser?
Set to heat, disrupt, or stun. Let's hear it, player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control. Right.
400.
Please pick again, player 1. This
one.
device briefly converts a person to energy, beams the energy,
What is a
then reassembles the person. Okay, player 1.
Porter?
What's a transporter?
Right.
Beam me up, Scotty.
We return to you, player 1. When Spock checks chronometric data, he's looking at
What
measurements
is time?
of space this continuum. Yes, player 1.
Now, speaking of Star Trek, we had someone from Star Trek Guest House last week.
Oh, yeah.
You get to pick again,
there you
player
go.
1. Created by Starfleet, it prohibits interference with other civilizations.
What is the
Player 1?
Prime Meridian? What's the Prime Directive?
That's Prime Directive.
Good for you.
Fine,
Player
finish.
1. This crystal regulates matter-antimatter reactions
What
that
is
provide energy
dilithium?
to travel faster than light. It's player 1.
Was dilithium.
That's correct.
Fictional characters
Player 1.
2.
Pick again. In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Lucy
What is
gets into
Narnia?
an old wardrobe and discovers this magical land. Player 1.
What is Narnia?
That is correct. Player 1, back to you.
Fine.
Snip, Snap, and Snurr, who star in a series of
That
books,
is
are
Sweden.
brothers from this Scandinavian country. Yes, player 1.
What? You said Sweden, right?
Yeah?
Why Sweden?
You are correct.
You thought my brain was on the fuck of
Choose again,
Logan
player
Dogan?
1.
No, not exactly. 600.
In the grim tale, The 12 Dancing
What are their
Princesses,
shoes?
12 sisters dance so much that they wear out these every night. Let's hear it, player 1.
Why is there shoes?
That's right, way to go. Select again.
800.
This orphan befriends a goat herd named Peter.
Who is
when
Heidi?
she's sent to live with her grandfather in the Swiss Alps. Okay, player 1.
Where's Heidi?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Finish.
Player 1. Back. She's the title heroine of Green Gables.
Who is
a
Anne of
Jack
Green
London
Gables?
Cake book. It's player 1. Right you are. You get to pick again, player 1.
Happens on Halloween for 2.
1926. There's no escape
Who
for
is
this
Harry
magician
Houdini?
who dies following a rupture of his appendix. Player 1.
Where's Houdini?
Hey, you're right. Please pick again, player 1.
Fuck.
1846. Heavy snowfall.
What is the
traps
Donner
this
Party?
carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Yes, player 1.
Where's the Donna party? Not the wig party. Yeah.
We return
wow.
to you, player 1. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt.
What
in
is the
response
Suez
to
Canal?
The nationalization of this. Let's hear it, player 1.
What's the Suez Canal?
Choose again, player 1.
Wait.
1961. This man's body is
Who is
removed
Joseph
from
Stalin?
Lenin's tomb. Okay, player 1.
Where's Joseph Stalin?
Yep.
Finish.
Select again. It's the Daily Double.
16,000, here we
And you're in
come.
the lead now. Please enter your wager. And the Daily Double clue. 1998. This Mideast nation
What is
announces it
Iraq?
will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors.
Where's Iraq?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. You again, player 1.
Ain't we got pun for 2?
A scholarly paper on punning restaurant names was titled
What is lettuce?
Do Drop In and This Vegetable Entertain You.
I'm gonna drop on.
Let's
drop
hear
in
it,
a
player
lot.
1.
Lettuce. Lettuce. Oh, now I see where the pun comes from.
Player 1, back to you.
400.
A presidential exhibit at the National Postal
What is
Museum
mail?
called This to the Chief. Yes, player 1.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
Where's mail to the chief?
Player 1, back to you. About comparing a pair of beetles, a punchline in Master
What are
and Commander is,
weevils?
choose the lesser of two these. Okay, player 1.
What is weevils?
That is correct.
17-2.
Player 1. Picking 8 months pregnant, Jolie Fisher did a cabaret act.
What is
entitled From
maternity?
Here
Maternity.
to This. It's player 1.
Yeah, from here to infirmary.
You got it. Player 1.
What?
From here to infirmary.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You pick again, please.
Finish.
Punning on Glenn Miller, a 1985
What is
film with Gina Davis as a
Transylvania?
vampire was called This 65000. Player 1?
What is Transylvania?
Yes. Choose again, Player 1.
How about them tigers for 2?
This tiger is the Great
Who's Tony?
Scots Cat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Yes, Player 1. Yes. Please pick again, Player 1. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
What are
The
stripes?
South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Okay, Player 1.
Raw stripes.
Good. Player 1. Pick again. Tiger is the second rank in this
What are the Cub
organization for
Scouts?
young boys. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Yeah, raw Cub Scout.
That's it.
Alright. 22.
Player 1.
8.
Tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named
What
for
is
this Russian
Siberia?
region is the largest
Oh, yeah.
tiger. It's
What is
Player 1.
Siberia?
Good. We return to you, Player 1. The largest population of wild tigers is found in this
What is
Asian
India?
country
India.
on about 30 wildlife reserves. Player 1? That is correct. Player 1, back to you
This
for
is
our
beaver
next
too.
song. Beavers have 6 of these on their
What are
heads. There
eyelids?
are 2 sets of 3. One is transparent and helps in swimming underwater. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Oh, island.
Right. You again, Player 1.
100.
This 5-letter beaver home
What is a
may have
lodge?
separate entrances and a carpeted floor. Hopefully no elks. Okay, Player 1. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, Player 1. Of 1, 5, or 15,
What
the
is
rough
15?
maximum number of
15.
minutes a beaver can hold its breath underwater. It's Player 1. That's correct. Select again. Natural enemies of the beaver include bobcats, coyotes,
What is
and
Wolverine?
this glutton associated with Michigan. Yes, Player 1. Good. And the last clue for $1,000. The coat of arms of this company, founded in 1670, displays
What
4
is
furry beavers.
the Hudson?
Player 1.
What's the
Big.
Hudson Bay Company?
Not the East
Yes.
India. Oh,
Player 2 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back.
You with
following this.
25,000. Now double
Clues are
Jeopardy.
worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Leonard Maltin's favorite films: El to
Oh.
Pay, I Resign,
okay.
States of the Union, Science, and
Uh-oh.
Bible Heroes.
Oh, dear.
All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time.
I'm
His
ready.
August 8, 1974
Who
speech
is
began. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office. Okay, Player 1.
Nixon.
Correct.
Who was Richard Nixon?
Player 1, you
I
pick
resign
again,
8.
please. In 1996, after 20 years managing the Dodgers, this man
Who
resigned.
is...
Yes, Player 1.
Tommy Lasorda?
Hold on. Yep. Lasorda's right. Beat me to the punch.
How did I guess? Tell me less.
Choose again, player 1. In 1869, he resigned his Western Union
Who is-
operator's job
Oh
to
my,
devote
who is
more
Thomas
time to his
Alva
inventions.
Edison?
It's player 1.
Oh my,
Yes.
Alpha 69.
Thank you, Gene.
Player 1, pick
16.
again. This Chief Justice resigned in 1986 to chair the commission on the bicentennial of the U.S. Constitution.
Who is Warren
Let's hear it, player
Burger?
1.
Who is Burger?
That's it.
It's not. Well, it's not Warren
Please
Burger
pick
King.
again, player 1. You may know the name of this woman who left NASA
Who's Mae
in
Jemison?
1993 to go into the business of advanced technologies. Player 1,
May
Jemison.
Jemison, that's right.
you got it.
31.
We return to you, player 1.
I'm gonna regret this. Let's try science.
For 4.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces,
What is
but it's
gravity?
strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. Let's hear it, player 1. That's right, way to go.
Science 8.
You get to pick again, player 1. Let's go over to Kelly.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000 of these, each with
What are
protons and
atoms?
neutrons in its nucleus.
It's player 1.
What is that?
Ah, that's so gross.
Right you
It
are.
is Adams. Okay. Billions
You
and
again, player
billions.
1.
Ah, that's so gross.
Thank you, Gina. Fallon. Billions and billions of Fallon. I was gonna say, who are you, Carl Sagan? Millions of billions. Okay. 1200.
Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather.
Oh, what are...
Player 1,
Alright. Alright.
What is the atmosphere?
that is correct.
Yep. The atmosphere.
Player 1, you pick
16.
again, please. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running.
What are...
Okay, player 1.
Current?
You just said it. What are currents? Oh, what is a current?
Oh, what is current?
Select again.
That's the second time I beat you to the punch.
The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp.
What is oxygen?
Yes, player 1. Correct.
Oh, good
Player 1,
riddance.
back to you for
Let's
our
get rid of the
next selection.
Bible.
Oh.
At the burning bush, God told him he was the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Who is Moses?
Okay, player 1. Right.
Fine.
Player 1. Back. Goliath mocked him, saying, "Am I
Who's
a dog that
David?
thou comest to me with staves?" Yes, player 1.
It's David.
You
David
correct.
versus Goliath.
You get to pick
Well, at least
again,
your uncle
player
doesn't have
1.
to play against Matt Parkinson.
In Luke,
There you
he
go.
is quoted as saying, "I indeed baptize you with water,
Who is John the
but
Baptist?
one mightier than I cometh." Player 1.
Where's John the Bat?
Good.
Pardon me.
Player 1. Back to you
Oops, you
for our
pooed.
next
Thank you,
selection.
Jimaki.
When Jesus saw this tax collector and
Who is
gospel writer,
Matthew?
he told him to follow me. Let's hear it, player 1.
It's Matthew.
Yes.
41,000.
Player 1. Back in Judges, he said,
Who is
"With
Samson?
the jaw of an ass have I slain 1,000 men." It's player
Off
one.
an ass. Oops.
That's correct.
States
Player
of
one,
Union
pick
4.
again. Here's Kelly to start us off.
What is
This
Alaska?
state's flag featuring the Big Dipper was designed by a 13-year-old Aleut boy.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is Alaska?
Good for you.
I mean, come on, it's obvious.
We return to you,
Hey,
player
Henry.
one. With a population of about 120,000, Columbia
What
is
is
this state's
South
most
Carolina?
populous city. Okay, player one.
Yep, what is South Carolina?
Has to be because it's the capital.
Columbia, Oregon, well,
Player
what?
one. You pick again,
No.
please.
I feel
The
confident.
first of the two
Okay.
daily doubles.
24-2,
And you
huh?
have the lead. Please select your wager,
Alright.
player one. Here is your clue. Mississippi and it have the shortest coasts on the Gulf of Mexico, only about 50 miles apiece.
Alabama?
What are Alabama and Mississippi? You beat me for the third time.
Jesus
That
Christ!
puts you even further ahead.
What the fuck
Please
did
pick
that
again,
happen?
player one.
Well, I'm starting to feel mentally tired, but you're saving my ass at
This
the same
state
time,
has the
too.
highest average altitude of any state east of the Mississippi.
What is
Must be
West
pretty
Virginia?
Oh no.
Yes, player one.
Wrong way, yeah. What is West Virginia?
You got it.
And even 90.
You again, player one. Tears were shed when the Teddy Bear Museum in Naples in this state closed its doors forever.
What
in
is Florida?
2005. Player one. Good.
Let's go with Leonard Maltin.
Select again.
Leonard Maltin's favorite films before.
This World War II classic set in war-torn Morocco is his candidate for the best Hollywood
What is
movie of all
Casablanca?
time. It's player
Just
one.
looking at you, kid.
Good.
Humphrey Bogart. Bogart.
Choose again, player one. This Scorsese film is about a
What is
boxer whose
Raging
leading
Bull?
opponent outside the ring was always himself. Okay, player one.
That's Raging Bull.
Yes.
Leonard Maltin's favorite films.
You again, player one.
The Trial.
Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
Shots of Jupiter and its moons.
Who is
figure
Stanley
prominently
Kubrick?
in this
Stanley
director's 2001 A Space Odyssey, which Maltin called a unique masterpiece.
It's player one.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick.
You are correct.
Moving 94-4.
We return to you, player one.
16.
David Lean's 1946 British film of
What
this
is Great
Dickens tale
Expectations?
is a real pip, and the opening graveyard sequence is a gem. Player one?
What is Great Expectations?
That is correct.
Even South Park did a parody of it.
Select again.
2000.
Debbie Reynolds was a teenager when she tapped
What
up
is
a
Singin'
song
in the
this
Rain?
Singin' in the
1952
Rain.
film. Perhaps the best movie musical ever made.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, player one. Right.
What's up to me about MGM itself?
You get to pick again, player one.
L to pay.
It shouldn't take much effort to tell me this.
What is Labor?
Gordon Brown's political party. Let's hear it, player one.
What's the Labor Party?
Correct.
L. Noise in quotation marks. Well, let's
Player
keep
one,
the
back to you
alpha A.
for our next. Take me to this reinforced section of
What is
fishing
the
line
leader?
where a hook is attached. Player one.
Oh, follow
That's
the
it.
leader.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna have a
Player one.
400,000
Pick again.
plus game.
Answer. The second daily double. You are currently in the lead.
I
Decide on your answer.
Got it.
Affectionate name for critters of the genus Agapornis.
What is lovebirds?
Oh, good grief.
Oh no,
You
God.
have maintained your lead. Way to go.
Oh my.
Player one. Most
16.
lower back pain is in the area of the
What
five
is-
vertebrae
what are lumbar?
classified as these. Let's hear it, player one.
Well, what is lumbar?
What is lumbar?
Correct.
I can't believe the word porn was in it.
And the
Oh
last
my.
clue for $2,000. Bath sponge that's really a type of tropical
What is a
gourd.
loofah?
Loofah.
Yes, player one. Right.
And this is gonna be $404,000.
Only one of you will be moving on to
Written
Final
all
Jeopardy.
over
Sorry,
it.
folks.
Yes, indeed.
Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the category, shall we? Italian inventors.
I know this.
Please enter your wager.
404,000.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here's the clue for you. In 1910, his new invention helped Scotland Yard catch a murderer escaping to North America across the
Who's
Atlantic.
googling Elmo Marconi?
Did you come up with the correct response? With that correct response, you will gain
All of it.
You've come out ahead as our champion, player one.
$404,000.
Good game, everyone, and thank you so much for playing.
God. Damn. A lot more. Oh boy. A lot more that we should bargain for. Alright, that's it for Jeopardy. Coming up next is Deal No Deal DVD Games. You're there for that.